All right, everybody, welcome to our pre-launch customer and coach Zoom party for Transform 20. This is like the first time we do this. I think it's actually like a great idea because number one, these launches now are a little bit more complicated than they used to be, right? It used to be just a program being sold and you could just log in and purchase it, but now there's all these packages and there's the test group and so much information that we need to not only share with our team, Diesel Nation, make sure you mute yourselves, you guys, as you come in, but also with our customers, that they know exactly what they're joining, they know exactly what is going to be expected of them, and they know what they're getting themselves into, which clearly is a life-changing opportunity. So I'm gonna go ahead and mute everyone once again. I'm gonna do a quick screen share of a presentation that we put together. It's nice, short and sweet. So if you guys have your bubbly, can we all lift it up? Lift it up. Anyone? Just bring your water bottle, doesn't matter, whatever it is. And cheers, you guys. Cheers to a month's work of art, I would say. Like, it's been now 1 month since we started. Whoop. Can you guys mute your line? Melissa, I think you're unmuted, actually. It's been a month of us prepping for this, of showcasing this program. It's been a labor of love, and tomorrow is day one. It's not the start and end of this launch. It's actually the first day of the next 4 months that we have this program to share. And so, like we've said over and over again, as we've prepared for this moment, that you take this opportunity to commit, whether you're a coach on our team, and there's so many coaches watching this, or you're a customer watching this Zoom call, getting ready to take that first step into health and fitness, that you commit, full on commit to this, because we're proof. So many coaches, some you're going to hear from tonight, are proof that when you make that big commitment, when you make that big investment in yourself and in your well-being, that you can change so much of your life. And so we want to celebrate that before we even take that next step. So I want a roll call. Like, who's on this call? Like, use the chat. Are you a coach? Are you a customer? Who invited you here? Let's celebrate everyone who is taking their Monday night during the holidays to being here, to committing, to taking that next step into their life. Oh my gosh, like how many awesome people are on. Shout out your coach who invited you or who inspired you to be here. Tell us that you're making that full-on commitment to Transform 20. I hope that you guys had the opportunity to listen to the Shanti call. If you haven't, you have to.
Yes, definitely. You have to.
Like, it was the best, one of the best. I mean, obviously we love Autumn. We're an Autumn team, but he was just so spot on, and he's been spot on. And that's kind of one of the messages I personally wanted to send tonight, is how important it is to have him as a critical piece to your transformation with this program. And so take that opportunity, you guys, to be part of the test group, because I, for one, am one that is still participating fully in his test group. You're about to hear from someone else that is taking part of that test group as well, and how involved he is, how present he is in the test group, his motivation, his message, his team. Actually, I wanted to add that as well. You're not only getting Shanti, and he's a busy guy, he's got the kids, he's got all of his life going on, plus other projects, but his team. Like, he has the Shanti team, Chip, his assistant, who you tag him, he answers. Like, it's phenomenal. So you will benefit from all of that in the exclusive coach test group. So today I have a few guest speakers that I wanted to personally introduce to this call. One of them, his name is Randy Clark, and I'm gonna one more time gonna repeat and hope that everybody can please mute themselves so that we can give Randy our undivided attention. It was through, and we're gonna have customers not quite understand this, but it was through a team competition that we put on in, what is it, September, October, November, I guess, 3 months, October, November. That's still ongoing, the Olympics.
Yeah.
That I stumbled on a comment that Randy Clark made in our page, where he shared his story of how he basically reversed disease, and he'll share a little bit about that now, but how he reversed disease through the 21-day fix and through Shakeology, like serious stuff, you guys. Like, he can probably clarify this, but there was like some liver problems, there was high blood pressure, all the scary stuff, like the scary stuff that you don't want your doctor telling you. He committed with his wife to the 21-day fix and got on the road to curing himself. And then, as luck would have it, Shaun T went live in the Transform 20 group and encouraged all of us that had participated in the first round of Transform 20 to ask a male to join the test group, a guy. And the first person that came to mind was Randy. And I had never spoken to Randy. I commented back and forth on his comment in that page, but he was the first one that came to mind as someone who can take this program and run with it. And someone who's writing on my screen.
Yeah.
And so he's been at this, you guys. But let me just go back. I messaged him. I think Julia is his sponsor, or maybe Upline sponsor, and got me in touch with him. Within like 30 minutes, he agreed, had bought his stuff, had joined the group, had put his pictures up, and was ready to rock on Monday. He is 3 weeks in, and this is his before picture of Transform 20. This is 3 weeks later. So you can see the visible changes that he's made already. He posts every day in the group. There's always a trailer or his video or everything. Everybody loves him. And so I want to take a second and introduce to you guys Randy Clark, who's going to share with you a little bit about his, yeah, there we go. Oh my God, I thought I had canceled the Zoom. Randy, unmute yourself and share with us all things.
Can you guys hear me? All right. My biggest fear was that I'd be talking into nothing. So I waited all that time just to make sure you guys could hear me. So appreciate it, Christina, for the great intro. I don't know how far back you want me to go. I know you say you wanted to keep it short. So I started Beachbody in August of 2017, somewhat reluctantly, to be honest with you. My wife had bought 21-day fix from a neighbor of ours, so I started started with the meal plan. Around the same time, I had gone to my doctor, and he had some concerns with my liver counts. So I went and saw a GI doctor, gastroenterologist, and he said, based on the numbers of my liver, there was a good chance I'd be headed towards non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, or cirrhosis, after that. So at that point, I'd hit the highest weight I'd ever been. I was 300 pounds. And it was just the highest I'd ever been. My blood pressure was through the roof, and I knew I needed to make some changes. So I reluctantly joined my wife and started to eat more clean, really jumped on the meal plan, and just started going at it. So since August, on August of 2017, I've done 3 rounds of 21-day fix. I did 2 rounds of 80-day obsession. I think I've done 2 rounds of shift shop. I've always been scared of Shaun T, to be honest with you. I've done a couple of insanity workouts. I did insanity for about a week. And then I've done a few T25s, and part of the reasons why I've been so afraid of Shaun T is that I also have plantar fasciitis. And so all the jumping and all the moving had just really bothered me. And so trying to find the right shoes and work through that has been tough as well. So yeah, so that's a little bit of background about where I was at. One thing, Christina, I don't know that I shared this with you whenever you asked me to join the group. Just that morning when you asked me to join, after I had gotten done getting ready for work, I actually looked at my and I just was I just looked at myself and I said, Randy, where are you going to be in 5 years? And then I get that message from you and Julia about joining the group, and I was like, holy cow, that's just such divine divine intervention at that point. And then later on, actually that morning, I was also asked to teach as an adjunct professor for Indiana Wesleyan. So when it rains, it comes down. It's just that blessing. So enough about just me, but the program itself, why we're here. So one of the things I've really seen in the last 3 weeks is that this program is more than just a physical workout. One of the things that I've really seen is it's a mental shift. I remember when I started to look at the videos, what the workouts entailed, I thought, holy cow, there's no way I can do this. That was my first inclination was I can't do this. And so when I started to do the workout, I just got into it, and next thing you know, I did it. Not only have I done it, so one of the things that if you've seen some of the videos, I've heard about the program. Each day there's 3 different transformers, so they're a minute long, and you'll do a move for a minute. And each week thus far during each workout, I've actually increased the reps that I've done in each minute. So not only am I doing it, but I'm getting better each week, getting faster, getting stronger, and feel great doing it.
That's awesome, Randy. So I have a few questions for you before we move on to all the information about the program itself. So first, there was a question about how do we get our guys on board, and I know you wanted to kind of touch on that about getting more men involved. What do you think are kind of those touch points? Because I truly believe that this is such a great program to ask your partner, your spouse, to do it with you.
Yeah.
Those, oh my gosh, everybody's like unmuting themselves. Make sure you're muted, people. I think it's a great program to do it with a partner, whether it's a best friend or a sister or a spouse. So can you help us kind of work through that?
Yeah, so I think one of the things that's really good about Transform 20, it's short, so time isn't a factor. Not having time is just an excuse, to be honest with you. So I think time is definitely one that could really get individuals involved. I think just being able to challenge each other, really getting to the point where side by side, throughout the video, most of the people are right next to each other. Being able to be there with each other and just add that support, to be able to encourage and help them through. I think one of the things that for me that I've seen just with men in general is the quote unquote at home workout, right? It's just an aerobic type workout. This program is going to challenge your legs. It's going to challenge your arms. It's going to challenge your abs. Almost like none other workout that Beachbody's done. One of the things I've seen in doing different workouts with Beachbody, each program has their strengths. Obviously, Lift 4 is working on, building muscle. 80-day obsession with core, stability, your butt, things like that. Really this Transform 20 is all about changing body and changing who you are. So, I really could see couples getting with each other and really encouraging each other through the transformation mentally that they have through that shift.
Awesome. And talk to me a little bit, and this will be the last question, about the step and how comfortable you were that first workout with the step and how it improved. I took a huge stumble today. I said it to people for a good laugh. It's only happened a few times, but did you have any kind of moments where you tripped, or have you improved your footwork?
So a couple things. One, when I first started, I'm one to go full out as soon as I start. And as soon as I started, I actually had the riser up, and Chip in the group said, "Take that riser off and you'll be all right." And I said, "Okay." Round 2 is when I'll put the riser on. But after that, and I think really part of the workout with this program, I honestly think the board is what helps you mentally work through the workout. To be honest with you, I think the way in which you focus your footwork, you have to mentally think about what you're doing when you're moving. So one of the transformers this morning was. And you literally have to think about where your feet are, or else you're going to take a stumble. And so I think part of that board is part of the mental transformation that you really have to think through, and how you're working through that program.
So that was the move. I think you were talking about the first transformer where you're jumping over like that.
Yeah.
That's the one that I plant today on. It was quite funny. But thank you, Randy. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
I will tell you that I'm so excited to see your week 6 transformation pictures. I know that this is just the beginning, right? Like, you're going to do one round, you'll do another round, you'll keep going and continue changing your life. So thanks, dude. I appreciate it. So now I'm going to do a screen share. I'm going to turn it over to Becky, who's going to talk to us about important launch details for both our customers. Excuse me. Hold on 1 second. I need to move this out of the way. It says that. For our customers and then our coaches. So customers, this is where you want to pay attention.
All right, guys. So this is really exciting. I mean, this program I have done by just, it's a secret, but not anymore. I've done a few of the workouts. You guys are going to love it. But I think in essence, what we're trying to tell you today is to invest in yourself. Because honestly, and things that that you don't put full, you don't really go all in with, you tend to throw to the back, in the back burner. And this program, I mean, it's like he said, 20 minutes. Why not go all in and just get the most out of the program? So make sure for the customers that you're really talking to your coach tonight and really know what it is that you want and what package you want. There's a lot of details with some of the packages that you have to gain clarity. I mean, you got to know what Shakeology you want, flavors and serving size. You got to know as far as performance line. We have the, what are they called again?
The sticks.
The sticks. The Energize sticks. We have, the package. We have the, someone's writing right on the, okay, so make sure you're talking to your coach tonight and you have clarity of what package you want so that when they, prepare your share cart, there's no questions on flavors and serving sizes and all of that. This is a first. Packages are going to go on sale at 12 a.m. I thought that was a typo. I was like, Christy, you made a mistake. Usually this happens in the middle of the day, but I guess they're like, screw it, everybody's sleeping. Let's do it while they're sleeping. So before you go on, customers, hold your horses. Make sure that your coach has had a chance to get you those share carts. It's the best way of ordering. It's so easy for you. You don't have to fidget and look for different things on the site. Let them set it up for you. So just hold on and get that done first. Don't forget to talk to your coach about the exclusive coach test group. Like Randy's part of it. My sister's in it. You guys, it's I've been in 2 test groups also, and it really is a game changer because you feel connected to the trainer. You get that participant feel, and you're more engaged with the program. And I've noticed that people who do participate in the test group go all in and they get better results. So make sure that you take advantage of this opportunity. Not many people have ever worked out with Shaun T. It's not like, because his workouts always sell out at Summit, but we've had a chance to work out with him a few times, and his motivation, his energy, his words of inspiration, and now that he's older, have just gotten, even better with time.
The best.
You want to be in there, guys. You want to make the most of this experience, so talk to your coach about that. While you're completing your share cart, as you're going through the checkout process, be aware that you're going to get some add-on deals, so special pricing. So this is a great time to invest in your health again. Energize. 2B Mindset is part of the nutrition plan. You have that option. So if you don't have it, take advantage, grab it while it's at a great deal. 3-day refresh, and the bars. Who doesn't love the bars? They're amazing. At least they're flying off the shelves in my house with the kids. We can't even keep them in stock at home. So they're not projecting sell out of the steps. So don't freak out to be awake at 3 a.m. to go get it. You're going to have your opportunity to get your step, but be patient, because tomorrow, like it always happens on launch day, there's always problems with internet traffic. So be patient. Don't complain about the internet or that we're breaking the internet. Just, you're going to get your stuff. Okay. So be patient, and I promise everything's going to be just fine.
Absolutely. I'll just add that with the step, especially for the next part, which we're talking about coaches, we were supposed to, earn that step in November. Well, because they did order more additional steps, they're not projecting a sellout on day one. So if you earned it or even didn't earn it as a coach and as a customer, I don't know, my customers are all like, I want the step, I want everything, and I'm just like, go, it's go. You guys are just investing, you're making that commitment. We should be okay, right? We should be okay tomorrow. So just, when you wake up, like I know, for instance, in my business, I'll be getting up early to try to get some links out before I take the kids to school, and then getting back and doing some more. Everyone that wants a step should get a step, right? And I personally believe this is a conversation that I've had with everyone that wants to join me, whether my coaches or my customers, that to me the step is kind of one of those critical pieces to this journey. And this plays a role. And I know some customers might find this silly, maybe some coaches find it silly, these stickers, right? And I haven't placed my stickers on my step yet, because I'm waiting to do this program with my challenge group and my coaching team. And I'm going to be adding my stickers with you after the commit phase, after the climb phase, and after the conquer phase, as a kind of that contract with myself. And so this is not going to look good on a Reebok step, right?
And let me just say that I've done, like I said, I did a couple workouts, and I do have the old step. I have that old pump step. And let me tell you that, you have to get this step.
Yeah,
someone said that to me today. Oh, but I have a step. Well, yeah, so do I. But that step is like 3 times as big as the Transform 20 step, and the moves are more cumbersome on that step. You have to shift positions in order to do them the right way. I say go all in. What's a little more, a little more bang for your buck, and get the step. So at least when you take those pictures, you have that pretty step with the pretty colors, and you can add your stickers.
And they fit perfectly on the Beachbody step. All right, so let's talk to our coaches now.
All right, for the coaches, I'm going to tell you a little story before we talk about this. I remember back in a long time ago, 2012, 2011, I think it was, P90X2 launched. And if you guys know, I started with P90X. I have Tony Horn. I love him. I love all the trainers, but everybody has a special place in your heart. I love Tony Horn. So P90X2 came out, and on launch day, we're texting at work, and we're like, oh my God, what package are we going to get? And we made the decision, because we said we have to go all in, right? And do this program to a T. We're going to crush it. We bought like the most expensive pack that came with all the medicine balls. We bought the DVDs that had Blu-ray. I didn't even own a Blu-ray player. Neither of us had Blu-ray players, but we're like, screw it. That's the best one. That's the one I'm getting. The top of the line, the mega pack. So guys, and you know what? We crushed that program.
Yep.
We crushed it. Why? Because we put skin in the game. We invested in a pack that had everything, no excuses. We were going to do the best and forget the rest.
Yeah.
All right. So tonight for the coaches, drink your Energize, get your thoughts in place, talk to your customers, and get things in order so that you know what you're doing when this launches at 3 a.m. Eastern time.
Or when you wake up in the morning.
Or in the morning.
Like I
You don't have to wake up at 3 a.m. if you don't want, but at 6. Okay, so know for yourself, okay? Like I just said, we knew that we wanted to go all in with P90X2. So it's your turn to really take a look at those images that we actually posted them in every single group. Know what pack you want. There's a lot of options. Guys, with the shipping alone, getting a mega pack or a pack that brings all the supplements is worth the money, especially if you drink all those supplements. It's worth your money, the investment, to go all in with the packs. Now that we can purchase the completion packs and challenge packs, make sure you do some research, maybe even crunch some numbers so that you see that you're getting the best value by going all in. Obviously, we talked about the step. It's recommended because of shipping costs, and the Energize sticks. If you want that, guys, those are part of some of these packs. So make sure that you're getting the one that really fits your needs. Print out your pre-order commitment tracker so that you can keep track of your customers and what they want and all their flavors. Again, so many details to think about. Even the chocolate versus orange and the recover. You got to know what they want so you're not wasting time if they're like waiting for you. Know what they want. And then oh yeah, if they're BOD customers, yeah, when you enter in the share card their email, it's gonna tell you that they're BOD customers or not. So make sure you're that you're paying attention to those details. And also make sure if you're a coach that you're getting into that test group. So just be prepared. Don't stress. The steps are not going to fly off the shelves in the first 2 minutes, but crazier things have happened in the past. So just be ready to pull the trigger in the morning and make sure that obviously check all your orders in the Coach Online office. That's super, super important. Make sure that you're getting credit, that maybe, there's customer switches that happen.
Yeah.
Make sure that you're paying attention to those details tomorrow.
All right, next up, I have a special testimonial for you guys. Oh, wait, backtrack. Wait a second. We've got to just showcase the packs. I thought Lila was up. Lila, you are coming up, so get ready. But let's talk about the 3 kind of different options. I think the challenge pack, completion packs, those are the ones that everybody should be looking at who's coming in as a new customer, and even for our existing coaches that need to restock on items, whether it's Shakeology or Performance Line, clearly. And I've had to discuss this at least 3 times today with customers that are purchasing, that it is financially smarter to get a challenge pack or a completion pack than one of the accessory bundles if you don't have Beachbody On Demand. Like, we always stress that Shakeology is a critical piece to this. We'll say it again tonight. I get so many inquiries about my transformations, and Becky does too, and all of our coaches do as well. Shakeology is always a piece to that. It's not an option for us. So when someone sees, let's say, I'm just going to use myself for an example, sees my pictures, right? Either my Transform 20 pictures or my 80-day obsession pictures, and they're inspired by it. They want to take action because they saw what I was able to accomplish with a program. The products are part of this, right? It's like it's the full spectrum. It's the program itself, but consider, and this is something that I need everyone to understand. Yes, Shanti's workouts are tough and they are strenuous, and you're going to sweat and you're going to die at times, but they are 20 minutes. So if your nutrition isn't like on point, and you're not, eating according to the meal plan or following 2B mindset and drinking Shakeology, and I personally believe that Energize plays a huge role in my performance during these workouts. It gives me wings. It makes me push harder. It's part of my transformation. So I'm going to be a stickler. I'm going to make sure that my customers are doing this and fully participating in this, because it is it is this entire thing. And again, this, like Shanti has said it, it's not just me, it's not just us saying we think this is the best option for any reason other than he wants this program to be step one of a long-term commitment with yourself and to have sustainable results. Like, raise your hand or comment in the chat if you are so effing done with yo-yo dieting, with doing a program, whether it's Beachbody or something else, and like falling off the wagon 3 days after you finish, after going and making a commitment or spending $1 million on a diet plan or a nutritionist or a gym membership or a personal trainer. Like, I'm done with that. And I know she's been done with that for a whole long time, and you know, results speak for themselves, but I know you're done too. So go all in, and it's gonna be completely worth it. Okay, good. So now Becky's gonna talk about some important dates, and then we'll get to Lila.
All right, guys. So I know a lot of you had started the hybrid that I wrote. You can do this one instead. It's up to you. Maybe you can replace the days, so when the preview workouts are posted on POD. But here you have a Shanti hybrid. He wrote himself. I think mine's good too. I compared it. I was like, I did a good job of that. I did a good job on my calendar. You can actually remove some of my workouts, throw in the Transform 21s, but guys, you gotta participate in these workouts because you want to get a feel. You want to be able to talk to people about what you're experiencing. And this is your preview. This is what's gonna keep you pumped up to start in January. So, you know, we posted this, or Christy posted it. You have it. Make a decision. But right now, it's all about Shanti, guys. And I love Autumn. I love Joe. I love all the trainers. But right now, it's all about this. And you got to be in tune with what's going on. And this is it. This is it. So mark your calendars for the 11th, the 12th, and all those other days so that you can take advantage of those preview workouts. I'm sure they're going to be phenomenal. Yeah. I can't wait.
I know. So I'm on week 5, by the way, of my second round of this program. Wow, today I posted on Instagram stories. I feel like I'm like in a time portal. Wow. Like, I've been at this. It's crazy. So I'm going to finish round 2, and then I'm going to jump into this hybrid. I don't know at what point. Maybe I'll jump in wherever you are. And then I'm going to start on the 14th with everybody else again.
You're going to think I'm crazy, but I'm writing another one.
Oh, my gosh.
As I go, even harder one.
She's like max 30, month 2 over here. Like, yeah, no, thanks. Okay, so let's talk to this beauty, Lila Strasser. Lila, you can go ahead and unmute yourself. And I don't want to share her story. I want her to. But what I do want her to talk to you guys about is how joining and signing on the dotted line to join a coach test group can be transformative. So I'm going to just look at her pictures before I stop share. Check out the dates on this, you guys. April 27, 2018. That was just a few months ago. And look at her shift shop activity. So, Lila, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Hi, thanks. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep.
Awesome. Hi, guys. So I'm Lila, and I am going to be honest with you. I am super nervous, but that's okay. What I want you to know is that, like pointed out in those pictures, I started Beachbody. My first day of coaching as a coach was May 2nd, 2018. So 7 months in, I'm a newbie, you guys. I'm a newbie. But I started out with a 2B mindset, and I have a fitness background. I've been a professional fitness instructor for a couple years. I had a really rough go for 2 years, got to the point where I was just recently this last year, and I needed a change. But the problem was I needed someone motivational. I needed someone that could motivate me and help me, and that understood my struggles. And so as a client, I reached out to my current coach now, who's been so phenomenal. And I asked her some questions, and I said, I need some help. What can I do, with this program. I see you posting about it. I have questions, help me. And that was with the To Be mindset. And she said, look, you have a rare opportunity right now. It's launching, and you can be part of an exclusive group by becoming a coach, and you will have Alana's help. And I was like, okay, cool. I could do that. Like, I needed nutrition help. Y'all, I've been a yo-yo dieter for years. I've been one of those people, like, I love food. I love to eat. And when someone tells me you can't have something, like, you can't have that Oreo, it's not part of your diet, that's a cheat day. I'm like, girl, give me the whole package. I'm going to eat all of it, And so I was really looking for something to help me. And that's where the To Be mindset stepped in, is because Alana's message was so phenomenal. So I went in and I told my coach, I was like, all right, Mary, this is too good to be true, or it's not. And if it's not, I'm going to shout from the rooftops, and this is going to change my life, and it's going to change everyone else that I come in contact with until I die. I'm going to be living and loving this program. Now, it's 7 months in. You saw my pictures. It's not too good to be true. And I firmly believe that being part of these exclusive coach groups has been the thing that has phenomenally impacted my life. I missed the Lift 4 coach group because I was too focused on the To Be mindset, which was great. I love Joel, and I am so excited to do the To Be mindset. The Lift 4 eventually. And I follow him, and I'm as if I was one of his own, but it wasn't my time. So then Shift Shop came around, and Shift Shop Proving Grounds came around, and the opportunity came to become part of Chris's exclusive test group. I have never completed a program from start to finish, not once, with all of these things. I'm a group fitness instructor. I jump from program to program every day. I do different things, like have me set in one thing, and I struggle, Not only that, but add nutrition to it. Hello, ain't gonna work. And so when I joined Shift Shop, I said, okay, guys, look, this is a 3-week program. Shift Shop was a 3-week program, 1 week prep work. I'm going to do this. I'm going to commit to it. And I had no idea what I was getting into. I had no idea the change that was going to happen. And I thought Alana was fantastic, and she is, but being part of Shift Shop and that exclusive test group just was the cherry on top, because not only did I get to a point where in April, that picture that was shown, I was like 180 something. From then to now, scale to scale, I've lost 45 pounds in 7 months. But I've lost more than that, because your weight does this thing sometimes, so realistically I've lost more than that. But it hasn't come because of anything other than the motivation that has come from these groups. Chris in Shift Shop came on every single day. He spoke to us every week as a team. It was as if he was there just for me. And that's why, like, as a perspective, as a coach, and if you're a client or you're a coach wondering, what is this exclusive test group? Guys, I don't know if you understand how, like, Shanti, like, how exclusive this is to be part of a Shanti group. Like, people pay thousands of dollars to team up with Shanti, okay? Like they said, like, he sells out all the time. We get him for 6 weeks, if not a little bit more, maybe, for the cost of an investment in your future. As a professional and a coach, being part of an exclusive test group is the best thing you can offer your clients, because you get that passion. You understand what to do. You can put yourself in the position. Like, I'm one of those people that I can't sell something unless I try it. And this is where I'm like, you know what? I'm not just going to try it. I'm going into this, and I know that Sean is promoting change. He's promoting becoming stronger. He's promoting this mindset shift that you're going to be able to conquer the challenges in your life. That's a promise, you guys. And for us to be able to be part of this is so freaking phenomenal. And so, yeah, becoming part of the coach test group, becoming part of the coach test group is an investment in your self-care, and one that I like. For me, I'm 2 for 2, and I'm not stopping. Every test coach group I can become part of, I will be there, because it is the thing that impacts my life the most.
That's fantastic. I want to ask you a question, and I want to get you to go a little bit technical because you inspired the heck out of me. For sure, we're all going into that test group, right? Knowing I didn't want to be the one to give this testimony because I talk a lot, but I will say that I have experienced the Shanti magic in this first 2 rounds of this program since he created it, and it's awesome. But hearing it from someone else that has experienced other test groups is just like that icing on the cake. But get a little bit more technical. Tell me how a customer becomes a member of the exclusive coach test group. So what would a customer listening to this call have to commit to?
So as a customer committing to an exclusive coach test group, you're really just committing to yourself. A lot of times people get fear when they hear the word coach and they think, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do what a coach does. Like, I'm not a coach. I don't have that experience as a coach. Many of my customers and clients that I talk to, I try to help them realize that, perhaps look at it as a coach for your life. To become a coach from a customer, all you need to do is make that commitment to yourself and say, you know what, this is worth it. As a customer where I once was, it became this point where I said, I need to invest in myself. And if that means that I'm paying, like buying the challenge pack with all the goods in it, and committing to a monthly website fee and things like that, that's worth it to me. Because if you want the motivation, if you want the drive, if you want the accountability, and you want to trust yourself to do something successful, it's a no-brainer.
Absolutely. So what you're saying is a customer would have to become a coach in order to join the exclusive coach test group. And what's cool is, thank you, Lila. I called you Lila. It's because I'm cute.
Okay.
We say to everything. You were fantastic. I'm going to do a quick share of the screen because I want to show everybody this real quick, right? So some of the coaching perks that you get. So if you're purchasing a challenge pack tomorrow or a completion pack, or have in the past, the coach fee is waived, and there's a sign-up fee of $40, but that fee is waived with a challenge pack or a completion pack, whether you're purchasing on the spot or you have in the past. Just speak to your coach about that. We have a monthly fee that we pay. It's what I consider our overhead for our websites and all of that. But because we get a discount on everything going forward, so if you're committing, let's say, to Transform 20, obviously you're purchasing your pack in December. You don't get to start this program till January. You have this month that you will want to be drinking Shakeology and doing the calendar with your Energize and Recover if you're going that route. You're going to need it in January, right? You're going to need that shipment in January. You're going to need it in February too, because this program goes in. So at a minimum, you're committing to 3 months. Clearly, remember what I said before, we're talking long-term commitment. But even if you can't think about it that way just yet, some people need a little bit of time to get there, you're still saving money in the short term, and you're getting the benefit of Shanti's group. So you get access to Shanti's exclusive coach test group, which runs on Facebook. Once you purchase your pack, you receive an email, and you're a coach, obviously, you receive an email with a link, and you fill out a form, and then they add you into the group. In that group, there's going to be files uploaded. You'll see Shanti going live almost daily, if not daily. I know he's doing his morning mantra motivation stuff in the test group, and then you'll have his team in there as well, which they're phenomenal. You get discounts on all of our products going forward. So after you become a coach with your challenge pack in month 2 and forward, everything is at a 25% discount. In my household and in Becky's household and in so many of our coaches' household, we drink Shakeology. Not only do I drink Shakeology, but my husband drinks Shakeology. My daughter drinks Daily Sunshine. We have Beach Bars on Home Direct. I have Energize, and I freaking always run out of Energize. I actually don't have any right now. I drink Recover, not every day, but most days. We use and live this stuff. So having that 25% discount is clearly super beneficial as a coach. You
Can I
have,
say something?
of course.
In case you're wondering numbers, because some people are like numbers like me, this is approximate, but as a coach, you're saving about $16 a month on your Shakeology. That's just Shakeology alone. Over a course of a year, that's about $200 that you're saving just by being a coach.
Yeah, absolutely. She's the numbers. I'm just like, get the discount. Everybody's like, how much? I'm like, don't worry about it. Just get the discount. Added accountability to your fitness journey. And I think Lila really stressed that being a coach and then also the added component of the coach test group, it's just like another layer. It's almost like a commitment to yourself. Even if you're not coaching anyone, even if you're not engaged in the business, which by the way, it's recommended. Clearly, we want you to be an active coach, but not required. This having that kind of that swagger that you are a coach just adds that accountability, because one of our leading mantras of coaching is being proof the products work. Like, we want you to have a transformation. We urge you, we encourage you. You're not going to have the test group plus your challenge group to kind of work towards your goals. So that's also an added benefit. And then you're going to be part of a Kick Butt team, right? So that's Diesel Nation in red. We have so many new coaches to our team this year, and the community itself. And what I love about the exclusive coach test group, that it removes kind of the bubble of your challenge group and the small little kind of group that you're going to be a part of, and gives you a view of what Beachbody really is from a grand perspective. You're going to see people from the US, from Canada, from the UK, all doing the same thing with the same or similar goals. And to me, it's actually quite amazing. And then lastly, you have the ability to earn a part-time income. Like I said, not required, but recommended, because I think I personally believe that after you go through this program, or even during the program, you're going to fall in love with this process. And hey, you might get asked, what are you doing? And can I do that too? And you'll know how to earn some extra side hustle money if you want to do that and go that route. I became a coach for the discount. When Becky asked me whether I wanted to sign up, it was strictly to get Shakeology at 25% off. I did not want to do the business. She did. I was like, I just want to drink that shake and not pay full price for it, which I think everybody wants to do, especially at this time of the year. And I just let it evolve into what it is now, which is a full-time job. And now I want to introduce a very special woman. Her name is Maddie, and she's a fairly newer coach on our team. She'll tell her story, but I wanted you to hear from someone that is actively pursuing Beachbody, and more than just for the discount, because listen, you're about to embark on something that can change your life. And we want you to see like the full spectrum of what this can do for you and for your family. And Maddie is the best person to share her story and to inspire you to not only join us in Transform 20 and in the coach test group, but perhaps join our team as an active coach. So Maddie, if you want, you can unmute yourself, and I'm going to stop share so we can see your face. There she is.
Hello. So my name is Maddie. I've been a coach for just over a year now, but for the first 3 months of the business, I had no idea what I was doing, had no direction at all. So I kind of just on my own until I saw that 80-Day Obsession came out, and you guys saw my transformation. And I've been a college athlete all 4 years. So my major's been exercise science. I've always had a passion in health and fitness, but I never saw results. I worked out 4 days a week with a team, but nothing really actually made sense in my body, and I had no idea about nutrition. Literally I would eat Dairy Queen Blizzards every single day because I was like, I worked out all the time, I can eat whatever I want. So it took me so long to figure out, with all the yo-yoing, to start doing Beachbody. And I tried so many things where you do military diets where you literally didn't eat for 5 days, so you lose some weight, and then you're like, oh, now I gained it all back, wow, how amazing. So then it took me to, I did 21 Day Fix, and I fell in love with Autumn. We were talking about it, we're an Autumn team. We just adore Autumn. So when 80 Day Obsession came out, I was like, holy crap, I got to get on this. And I couldn't even sell to my mom for the longest time. My mom was like, heck no, I'm not doing that. But then I showed her 80 Day Obsession, A Little Obsessed, and she was like, yeah, sure. And I'm someone that's super incentivized by prizes. So we saw that you can get a Beachbody mat and a tank top if you hit Success Club. So I was like, okay, I don't know how to do that. I think it's 3 people or something. So I was like, sure, I'll try. So I sold to my mom and my sister, and then I finally encouraged someone to join me, who I was like some long distance friend in high school. I was like, sure, try. And then I was like, wait, there's a coach test group and I get to talk to Autumn. So I was like, okay, she's pretty cool. I guess I'll try that. Didn't know what came with that at all. And I think that's where a lot of people on this call are probably like, what do I get? What is this coach test group? And we've talked a lot about it tonight. But just being able to like have her come in live, and with that program, that nutrition was so important. And it's so hard sometimes. Like sometimes when you're eating in a dining hall with a lot of college students who are my clients, or like even when you're on a full-time job, it's hard to find time for lunch and people are going out on lunch breaks and stuff like that. So being able to figure out how to meal plan efficiently was super important. So that test group totally changed my life, and that's when my business launched. And that first month I hit Success Club. It took me 3 months to hit it, but I hit it, and I've hit it every single month since, because I started to get results and I was sharing that. And it wasn't even like I was taught something that sparked and I was like, oh my God, it clicked. It was just that I was showing up every single day. And like people ask me all the time, how do you stay motivated? It's when a program launches and you find that drive and that motivation to show up every single day because it's a new workout. It's something that you've never done before. And that's where I got repetitive with 21 Day Fix. I was like, I'm doing the same workout for 3 weeks. And all these new programs coming out are not like that. Like Lift 4, I absolutely loved Lift 4. But I was right now I'm in such a strong state, and I go on a hike and I'm like dying because my cardio shape is not up. I'm like, I am doing Shaun T all month long because I need to get ready for this program. But even in my first year of my business, I've been able to help over 100 plus people, and it totally fills that passion in that cup I needed, because I loved volleyball, and that was my goal in college was to play college volleyball. And I loved going to school. I loved learning because PT is my end goal. And so I was really focused in school, but something wasn't clicking and I wasn't always happy. And when I found Beachbody and found that I can be a coach and help other people, and it's not just about like the money from it at all. Like I'm able to, probably pay for my grad school, which is insane. And some people like cannot go to grad school because of the cost, and being able to use this opportunity has been absolutely amazing. But it's being able to meet so many people, because I'm not just like an extrovert. Like some people might think that when they see my Instagram stories, but I'm not. Like I'm not someone that's ever was good at public speaking. But when you find something that you absolutely love, it's so much easier to talk about. And I tell that to my coaches all the time, because I was never someone that wanted to go stand up in front of a crowd and speak. But when I absolutely like feel so confident in my body and confident in my mindset, it's been so much easier. And it hasn't just changed what my physical appearance looks like. It was my mental health. And I didn't even realize what anxiety was until I started working out. And I was like, wow, that's what is helping. Like I feel so much weight lifted off my back because I was exercising 30 minutes a day that I wasn't before. I wasn't doing a personal workout that I wanted to do. I was being told on a sheet of paper, go back squat 200 pounds. And that's what we did as athletes. And it was cool. I was like, oh my God, look at my max rep. But it didn't even matter. In the big picture, I didn't feel good inside. It wasn't what I wanted to do. So that's kind of why I enjoy coaching. But what I'm most excited for in this program is that it's 20 minutes a day. So there's literally no excuse. And with Lift 4, it was 30 minutes a day. And I was like, there's no excuse. But with 20 minutes, like you really don't have any choice. You're going to do the program because it's 20 minutes. And the cool thing too is it's 6 weeks. So you have, when it comes out in January, you'll have 2 rounds to get in before spring break. And I was able to earn an all expense paid cruise because of this opportunity where I'm a college student. I don't have money to go spend on a cruise, and let alone bring my boyfriend that's been the most supportive person around, like with me. Like that just blows my mind. And that's such a drive to get this program going, because I got 6 weeks, 2 times to get ready for that cruise. And I'm just excited because new programs in general just bring new results and different. And your body changes every single time you do a different program. Like with Autumn, it was abs and butt, you know, like the whole time. And then with Lift 4, it's like all upper body. Like my upper body has never felt so strong. And with Shaun T, I just feel like it's total body, but total, like your mind. Your mind is going to be so different after this program. And I'm excited to challenge my coordination because after watching Christina's video this morning, I'm a little worried that I'm going to look like a hot mess on that step, but we'll see how it goes. I was like looking at people's and I was like, I don't have coordination like that, so we'll see how the videos go. I'll probably just have to have a camera on me at all times, so you never know what you're going to see. And then lastly, I was just going to say what pack I'm going in with, because I'm going to do the Deluxe Challenge Pack, because when I did 80-Day Obsession, I never tried Energize for like 5 months into the business, and I tried it because Autumn said, do what I say, do this program to a T, and you'll get results. And so I bought Recover, and I bought Energize, and I bought Shakeology, and I used it every single day for 80 days straight, and I transformed my entire body. And why would you not do what someone's telling you to do? If someone shows you results and that's what they did, why try and be like, oh, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to spend $20 extra. And one other thing I heard was someone's like, well, they said the modification is without using a step, so I just don't need the step. But why are we limiting ourselves if we're already saying we're going to modify because we're not in the shape we want yet? Like, to push yourself, buy that step, modify if you need to, but you have the step to challenge yourself and really do the transformation.
I agree.
Yes.
I talked really fast, but I was like, I only have like less than 10 minutes.
I just love you. I wanted like, you're so cute. Yeah. So you come into the business kind of unexpectedly, kind of didn't know what you were doing at first, but have really taken the bull by the horns and started changing your life. So I have a question for you. Where do you see yourself in like 5 years?
Oh, God. Well, I mean, after 2019, I feel like I'm graduating college this spring, and I'm moving to Arizona, but I can see myself as a full-time coach, and I don't know, sometimes considering not going to PT school anymore, just because I have such a passion in this, and why get into that when I already have a background in both. And I don't know. I just have such high visions. It's kind of hard to explain.
It's a little scary, right? Well, good for you. We're proud of you, and we're excited to see what you do with the business. You guys, I wanted to take a second, number one, to thank everybody that participated in the call, to thank Becky for being here, and to kind of show you quickly, we have just a few minutes, what some of the materials you're going to get when you purchase your pack. So you guys saw, you'll get the stickers when you get the step, that after each phase that you complete, can you see that it says, it's in white, so you can hardly see. It says commit, climb, and then conquer for each phase of the program. You're going to get the Beachbody Transformation Nutrition Guide, or the Transform 20 Nutrition Guide, that has a lot of good recipes. In fact, I wanted to show Becky this. Everybody's always asking her, how do you make your sweet potato hash? Well, there it is.
I got it from Shaun T.
A sweet potato hash recipe in the nutrition plan. You'll get this, you guys, and this is such a big, huge part of what this program can do for you. It's your transformation guide, and I know Shaun T covered this on our call, but not only track your measurements and your goals, which you will write down. It's going to be cool to do that all together. But every day you have a log of everything, what you're eating, what your weight is, your transformer numbers. You want to take this with you into your workouts, your container count, or if you're following 2B Mindset, your Shakeology, how you feel. Did you laugh today? Like, that's why this program really just changes. It's about self-care, self-love, enjoying the process, and that's why it is long-term and sustainable. And then you'll get this as well, and it comes with your dry erase marker, and it's your erasable wall calendar, where you get to put this up in your gym or wherever it is you're going to be doing your workout. And every day, you have 3 transformers, so you get to note your transformer each day. And this is awesome because maybe I'll share it with you guys, but today I beat a personal record in the burn transformer. It's the one that I took a spill on, but I did 100, and like I think it was 60. It might have been 50, but it was like 150 reps. When I did that workout on day one, and if you know my story, I wanted to quit on day one because I felt so out of shape. And it's very similar to Maddie's story with Lift 4, because I had been doing this Lift program where you're not doing as much cardio, and then all of a sudden you're doing Transform 20, and you're like, why am I so out of shape? It was crazy. But I think I only could do like 50 reps of that particular move. I did 150 plus today. And so think about that. Think about the change that you will undergo from your cardiovascular endurance, and how you're going to be able to track that on this as a visual of how much stronger you're getting. Not to mention the weight workouts are awesome. You're going to love them. Oh my God, they want to see the video. I might share the video. It really is that funny. Becky was like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm totally okay. Do you have any last words?
I think just let's do this.
Let's do it.
This program, it's the start of the year, fresh, exciting. It's cardio. I also feel out of shape. I Lift 4 as well. I mean, I'm like the cardio queen. And I'm like, so guys, let's do this. Enjoy the process. Just let Shanti take you on this journey, and we're gonna do it together, and it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah. So tomorrow is launch day, but like we said, it's just day one of the next 4 months. Get those order in. Let's get your steps. Let's get ready. Customers, join us. This is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be transformative. You guys have a great night. We'll post a recording, and we have some more things up our sleeves, so stay tuned. Love you guys. Bye.